An exiled priest tries to escape his demons while living in a remote village in Spain. Hello, everybody. I'm Steve from Velhard TV, and today I'll be reviewing 30 Coins, Episode 1, Cobwebs. This is an HBO Max original show, I believe, and I thought this was pretty good. It's an all Spanish show, so it's all subtitled. There are no voiceover dubs like Dark does, like Netflix does for Dark. But still, I enjoyed it. I thought this was a good episode. The episode starts out in Geneva, Switzerland. We end up seeing a gunman arrive at a bank, and they do like a close up on him, and you notice like he's wearing like a necklace, and that'll be more specific of what that's about later on. But yeah, he goes in and he ends up finding a like an item he's looking for in a safety deposit box, and that really sets up the whole episode. And he ends up leaving with it and gets away. And then we cut to Pedraza, I believe is how you pronounce it. I probably butchered it though, so I apologize. Spain, as a pregnant cow gives birth, and everyone's shocked about it, and because it's not a normal birth. So this was a really good setup for this, and then we cut across town to see Mayor Paco get the news as he's giving an inauguration to a meat plant that him and his wife own. And he races over to the Alonso residence so he can see what happened. And they end up showing him like a video of the birth and everything, and he's like, do not put this out on any kind of media. We'll investigate this. And they end up deciding to go to a priest to find out more, little more, to involve, to get somebody involved that's like a impartial to all this, and get his input really. And we end up meeting Manuel Vergara. I probably butchering that too. I apologize. I'm probably going to butcher all these names. And he looks over some footage and tells Paco that it's not witchcraft and they just need to solve the mystery of who did it. So this is where everything really kind of starts to ramp up in the episode, and they investigate several people, including a guy named Antonio, a person who doesn't he's not educated. You get to see more of his background and why he's kind of like the town. They call him the town idiot in the episode. So you get to see and learn more about his past and why he's like that. But they investigate him, and then he ends up doing some stuff as well that they have to try to stop. So I thought that was really good. Plus, we also get to learn about Manuel's past as well, the priest's past. And, we learned that he was an exorcist and that he was exiled from Rome because of what happened during an exorcism that he performed years before this. So, so we really get to start learning more and more about each of the person's pasts in this episode. And the episodes are like over an hour long. So I was kind of surprised about that. But, I mean, it was still, I thought, was pretty good. There are a lot of strange things happening at the Alonso residence, which you end up really getting to see. And it gets really, really kind of creepy and cool. Carmen is the wife of the owner. She's the owner of the farm there, as well as her husband, and she's been acting like really strange. So Alana goes in and tries to check on the baby, but she's like, nobody's taking the baby from me. Go away. So she leaves, and then she comes back with the mayor at like 3 a.m. And they find the downstairs is covered in cobwebs. And it just gets really creepy from there, which I thoroughly enjoyed. And they are attacked by Carmen, and Elena gets away. And then she meets Manuel and the police down the road a little bit as she's fleeing to get them. So they go back, and the house is, like they look in the window just like you see in the picture, and they see all the cobwebs, and they're just like, what the heck is going on? And they go in, and Carmen ends up like telling the priest Manuel that they want back what he stole from them, and he doesn't know what they're talking about, and he keeps trying to deny it at least, and it doesn't seem like it in the whole episode, but this whole thing, and things go awry in this too, so they basically have to subdue this woman, and dude, that's crazy to do because she's pretty badass. And then the show ends in the church. There's a scene at the end in the church where they have to confront Carmen again, and things are just, dude, things get crazy from there. You get to see the priest Manuel do a cool, like, something that I never thought a priest would do. It was really cool, and he ends up leaving and with Carmen, and Elena gets scared out of her mind by this creature you end up seeing, and apparently she's the only one who saw it. So, she's like trying to tell Manuel about it, and he's like, yeah, I don't believe you. And she's like, well, I guess nobody's gonna believe me because it's a crazy story, and everybody, she's like, oh, you think I'm crazy now? And he's like, no, you're just, and she's like, oh, you think I'm sick then, Yeah, the whole episode is, dude, and that's kind of where it ends. And I thought it was good. I actually enjoyed this episode quite a bit. The effects were good. They were practical event effects, I mean. So there wasn't really anything spectacular about them. But the monster that you get to see in this in several scenes is really kind of cool looking. I don't know if it's CGI or if they actually created it or not. But it looks really cool. Like, there are some scenes where it is CGI. And you can kind of tell, but it's not bad. It really isn't bad. And the sound effects for this were some really creepy sound effects. If you see this episode, dude, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about because it's pretty crazy. Plus the music, it gets dramatic in certain parts, and it just amps up that anticipation. It really makes you like get into it where you're like, oh, what's going to happen next? That music just started playing, and I thought it was thoroughly good. The acting all around, I thought was pretty good. I actually liked the guy who played Manuel, the priest, Edward. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the man's last name. It's going to be, I will butcher it. But, yeah, this whole thing was good. Like, his acting, I thought, was actually really good. I thought everybody's acting was really good, though, too. Especially Carmen's. She got into the role. I'm going to tell you right now, she got into the role. And I think she enjoyed it. Because, it was really good. This is a Spanish show. No voiceovers. I would give this at least a 7.5, 8 out of 10. It was a good episode. I'm going to keep reviewing this. I believe they come out every Monday, the episodes do. So there's already 2 episodes out. So hopefully I will get to review the second episode before the end of the week. If you guys like what I do, please hit the like button and subscribe as I'll be doing more content each week. Take care for now, everybody. And also, before I go, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this episode, if you've seen it, if you haven't seen it. But take care for now, everybody.